Fighter 6. Street Fighter 6.
We got artillery tucked there.
Boy, have we got just the event for you.
She said it's, yeah, I said, yeah, you just getting up. We already up there. You say it's up, man, it's already up there.
Oh, gun in hand, I'm surgical, no training, they let shoot a movie. Choppers bang on you, don't dance, I make your shoulders little Uzi. Wanna rock the trap house line, got what you need if you a foodie. Got more dog than a humane, we sellin' pits, come get a Scooby. Half of these is groupies, more than the hoes, excuse me. But money and clout don't move me, I ain't no goofy. You say that it's up, we shootin', we already up, you just getting up. Been in the gym recruiting, my young ruthless, Cartier lens, 2,000 a leg, I wear on my face to see through the fake. She wanna don't know I'm polygynous, married the game, and cheat to this day. Getting wilder, love when you up, they all on your nuts and smile on your face. Money been piling, but I say ready before every meal say
We
grace.
got artillery tucked there, Cartier buffs there. She said it's, yeah, I said, yeah, you just getting up. We already up there. You say it's up, man, it's already up. We got artillery tucked there, Cartier buffs there. She said it's, yeah, I said, yeah, you just getting up. We already up there. You say it's up, man, it's already up. Couple of my was outlaws just cause they was labeled. Young was noble, but ended up being fatal. Strays floating inside you like microwaving potatoes. To show Pedro what you would do for a buck or...
They're all fired up. We're almost underway.
Round 2. Fight.
Starts things off with a jump in. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Very solid corner switch. Checks with a medium kick.
Their spacing is so on point right now.
But who's gonna blink first? Knockdown! Here comes the mix-up. The kick hits! This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks. Starts things off with a jump in. Blocks it. Jumps, solid anti-air. They just said, get that jump in out of here. With super arts into play, it's really, and it goes to the air. What are they gonna do? Both sides getting ready. Sets up with the jump in. Player 1 has a full drive gauge, but is on the brink of death. What's next? A real test of nerves here. Portable line incoming. This can lead to something big. They are done. That was a
Cartier buff stare. She said it's yeah. I said yeah. You just get up. We already up there. You say it's up.
Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Here's to a fair fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round.
Now observe here.
Air throw had their eye on the sky. Player 1 with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Gets a chance with that jump in. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Taking stock. Player 2 can't afford to get hit again, but still has a chance to take the round if they can find openings to use their drive. All right, what's coming up next? Heading into the end game now. It's getting tense. Player 2 creates a good corner opportunity. Opts for the throw to close it out. Player 1 takes the round like a thief in the night.
Is that it,
What
then?
else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. Medium kick hit, amnesia. Departure set. The grab misses. Brushes that off and keeps going. You've got picks the air throw. Reads the command grab. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. This is gonna be bad news. Not much to fix, a good spot to use the super. Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. They're thinking of going big off this gauge use. Uses the teleport. Going in and whiffs. They're wide open. Hugs nothing but air. Picks the air throw. Can they fade enough? Tries to act quickly, but whiffs the attack. Knockdown and closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jumps in. They were looking up. The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunities. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Gets the jump in. Life lead opens up. Finishes with the throw. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Quick dash in. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Departure. Player 1 can build off this lead. Time to sit on the lead. Grabs them. Quick breather. You've got to be mindful of reach and brushes that off and keeps going. Overdrive arc. Ends the meter. Hoping for a good return. Are they dead off this super? It's too close to call. Both fighters got a look untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Perfect execution with the anti-air. Player 2, that throw's gonna take off a chunk of damage. Player 2 needs to switch it up if they want to take it home. We have a connects with the throw.
Now observe.
That throw will do some good damage. Player one with the leap low heavy. Here comes the corner pressure. The Jinrai drops that off. Both fighters are down to half life. Okay, here we go. Holy! There's a drive impact. Bazooka throws him in the minefield. That combo finishes it. That was a fight heard around the world. Yo, talk that.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Oh, gets the air throw. Beats him and goes in for the hug. Jumps. Can't tech the throw. Player one has a slight life lead that they may sit on. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Uses a drive parry against the attack. The super armor does its job. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. This is the range where things get messy. Can they use it? And that's a KO. Timed that perfectly. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Fight.
They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Jump. The throw misses. Hits them with a stop and block. Burnout activates. Both fighters planning something? Miraculous grab. Player one doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Out of drive gauge. Now's the time. Throwing some shade. Hits the air throw. Player one will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Oh, gets the air throw? Stone cold and break. You can't block those. Excellent block. Stuff them and whip. They're wide open. Throws them. Tensions are running high. Oh, yo! Flatlines them. That was catch as catch can as you're gonna get in a fight.
Round one.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Throws them. What's next? Player one with the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Well-timed command throw there. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Taking stock. Can't tech the throw? We're near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here? The pressure is so intense here. Parries the attack. And the throw ends the round. Player one sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start the round. They piled hits them with a stop and bomb. Goes to the overdrive. It's a good spot to use the super. There's nowhere to run. Charging to get hands on them for the interdiction. They're thinking of scoring big off this cage use. Connects with medium kick. Still slugging it out at this range. Player two is in a stone cold embrace. You can't block those. Uses the teleport. Player two, it tries to act quickly, but with the attack. KO. Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
We got our artillery tucked there, Cartier buffs there. She said it's yeah, I said yeah. You just get up, we already up there. You say it's up, man, it's already up there.
Ooh, gun in hand, I'm surgical, no training, they let shoot a movie. Choppers bang on you, don't dance, I make your shoulders little oozy. Wanna rock the trap house line, got what you need if you a foodie. Got more dog than a humane, we sellin' pits, come get a Scooby. Half of these is groupies, more than the hoses, but money and clout don't move me. I ain't no goofy. You say that it's up, we shootin'. We already up, you just getting up. We been in the gym recruiting, my young groovy. ruthless. Cartier lens, 2,000 a leg, I wear on my face to see through the fake. She wanna don't know I'm polygynous, married the game and cheat to this day. Getting wilder, love when you up, they all on your nuts and smile on your face. Money been piling, but I stay ready before every meal say
We
grace.
got artillery tucked there, Cartier buffs there. She said it's yeah, I said yeah. You just get up. We already up there. You say it's up, man, it's already up there. We got artillery tucked there, Cartier buffs there. She said it's yeah, I said yeah. You just get up. We already up there. You say it's up, man, it's already up. Couple of my niggas was outlaws just cause they was labeled. Young was noble, but ended up being fatal. Strays floating inside you like microwaving potatoes. To show Pedro what you would do for $1 or a peso. From the Tupperware bowl to hustling yay on the table. Knife and ladle, the life of a future Musk or Basil. From the brave to the little babies, it's raised to be greater, raised to be slaves. To go straight to the grave from the cradle. She shake that in the trap. Toss it like 80 in straight bands. She making it clap, gave it that standing ovation. She came to my place and came out that lace, then put her face in my lap. Cost about the same as them Ray-Bans. Gave her that slap dog, I gave her that straight hand. She came with a gap, but walked away with that straight hand. We come to your town, of course you party with us. Of course you wanna be down now, we already up. We got artillery tucked there, Cartier buffs there. She said it's yeah, I said yeah, you just get up. We already up there. You say it's up, man, it's already up. We got artillery tucked there, Cartier buffs there. She said it's yeah, I said yeah, you just get up. We already up there. You say it's up, man, it's already up there.
Yeah. Round one. She loots. Styles P, you ready, fam? Let's go, King. Yo, let's load up the 4, then I kick in your door. All this pressure to your jaw, have you eat through a straw. Don't get caught up at the light, it's a different street fight. Barely getting rest, cause it's hard to sleep right. No rules involved, it's just who's involved. Keep fighting till the whole problem solved. I run around the streets like I'm Uber Eats. Don, I'm A-list like Grand and Buddha Beats. I got receipts. Yeah, I give a speech like a politician. I love kids, but for this paper, it's a different mission. You move fast, I'm just taking it slow. But just know I stay ready everywhere that I fight. Somebody gotta die, long as nobody that's in my clique. Somebody gotta die, long as nobody that's in my clique. No blood on me, no blood on me, no blood on me, no blood on me.
No blood on me, just some gloves on me. In case I gotta do dirt, get mud on me, sheesh. You seek light where it's strife, but I had to learn how to street fight with a knife. Player 1, player 2, take off a day or two, especially if you live where it might spread you, you know me. I just run the city like the mayor do. Money talk, stolen violence, what should I say to you? Bang, bang, stick 'em up, new blade, rip 'em up. If we street fight in the elevator, I'll whip 'em up and back down. Never could I back down. I ain't played baseball, but couldn't put the bat down.
Somebody gotta die, long as nobody that's in my clique. Somebody gotta die, long as nobody that's in my clique. No blood on me, no blood on me, no blood on me, no blood on me. I told you I'm on that, I challenge you ever want it. I heard what you were saying, but you lying, you would've done it.
Fighting ground. Practice. Arcade practice. Character guide. versus online. Great match. Special online, special online, special online, special match. Versus online, versus special versus special online, special online. Special online. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round one. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. The command grab doesn't make it. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Tries to bait him with the projectile. Gets a good read on their opponent. The drive impact. Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Oh! The move whiffs and they get nailed with a punish counter. Grabs them. It's a normal hit, but they get in there. Neither of them gets them. Player 2 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Looks like they want to establish a rhythm with their ground game and fireballs. They're being absolute miraculous grab. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. They gotta be careful not to overextend or their opponent might go for a side switch. Max S.A. gauges, unbelievably in sync with a chance to score big here. Interdiction! Nothing's gonna save them now. Say goodbye to that life bar. Both fighters planning something? Player 1 drops him so fast on the air throw. This will lead to some big damage. The next cut may decide to where that combo finishes it. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
Opens with a jump in. Who will come out on top in this final round? Jump! Drives it back, misses. Oh, burnout! Do they mean to do that? Spends it all on the super. Not shy one bit about it.
What's wrong? Get up.
Throws range projectile. Who will set the bait at this range? It's that with confidence. There's a burnout. The Greek lob skewers them. Okay. Oh, coming for you. Connects with the throw. Noticeable life lead. Is a comeback still possible? Break him. A projectile to say get off. Very nice Greek lob. Player 1 can't use the burnout. Do they mean to do that? Do they have what it takes to steal the round here? Player risky medium kick. Get that bank account ready because that fight was easy money. It's not over yet. Let's believe it's time for that run method. Perfect execution with the anti-air. Jump, miraculous grab. Throws them to start the corner pressure. This shows you how vital the corner game is. Chase them down and score the throws. Clear that neither of them wants to be in the corner. Projectile to try and change the situation. Somehow pushes back all the way to center stage. Taking stop. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is very important. With the life gap opening up, then hold your breath. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Takes a trip. Medium burnout. Expect the tempo of the match to take. Player 2 is gonna have. There's the impact. KO. Player one picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight. Away.
Starting off with fireballs right from the get-go. Jump, miraculous grab. Player one kept their drive gauge topped off through that round and still took the win. Guess they didn't need it. Springs forward with the drive rush. What'll happen here? Player two will look to apply pressure here. Keeping them in the corner will only produce more damage opportunity. Hits the air throw. Goes for the fireball, which is very strong at this range. Both fighters have a full super meter. It's a good spot to use the super. The super hits, and this looks like it's gonna kill. There it is. They knew it'd be enough. Player one took no time to finish that fight. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Checks him with a projectile. Absorbs the attack and fires back.
My turn.
Still slugging it out here. Okay, takes them all the way to the corner. Good job here in giving themselves a chance to gain the upper hand. Side switch. Now they're on the defensive. Gets out of the corner. Air throw. Has their eye on the sky. All right, what's coming up next? The super, in a dire situation. They can't afford any mistakes. Taking stock. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize the wraps it up with the drive impact? Player two picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Goes with the projectile for their opening shot. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Checks them with the projectile. You know their fireball game is solid because they're only throwing it when their opponent can't jump them. Player two has a slight life lead. Torbalan brushes that off and keeps going. Super art on deck for both fighters. Uses the gauge for a super art. There's nowhere to run. Charges to get hands on them for the interdiction. Counting on the supers to do the job. Not much life difference. What's going to happen here in the latter half of this round? Their spacing is so on point right now. But who's gonna hit them with a stop and bop? Hits the drive. Player two has the deck stacked against them. Can they? The daring air throw does it. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight. Opening.
Connects with the throw. Final round. Who will the fighting game gods favor here? Pumps the brakes on the impact. Uses the impact to shave off some of their driving. Huge chance after that wall splash. Player two, super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Slices the gas through intentional track. Ryu putting that MD and whooping ass to work. Good decision with that throw. This is the time to believe in your abilities. Shoots their shot. We just saw the heist of the century. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
Comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Here's to a fair fight. Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. No go for the throw.
One little please.
Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Buys some time by driving them into the corner. And now they can create some big chances to do damage here. Throws them to negate the block. Opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up. A brave forward jump there to start. Brushes that off and keeps going. Jumps in. Sees it and blocks it out. Forcefully closes the gap. Groundverse. The hit throw connects. Going in. Jumps up. There's a change of side. Jumps.
Don't move.
Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Manon wins.
That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. They choose to run it back. Let's get right to it. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Player 1 pushes the opponent into the corner. Deals some damage with that quick combo. What are they thinking here? Stands firm and blocks the drive-in. Blocks the impact, but they're still pushed back. Player 1 needs to deal with this burnout. Caught in the cross-up.
One little please.
Player 1 doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. Not a good thing. Turns it up a notch and sends them to the corner. Reads their mind and texts a throw. Slips the grab. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. Miraculous grab. Player 1 is gonna have to wait for that drive gauge with this super art connect in there. Player 2 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling. Denies the jump in. Orbalan.
Away.
Player 2 did a great job of maintaining their drive gauge during that last round. It's going to be even more important in this next round to keep that up to help strengthen their ground game. Going in, Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Fires off the turnover. Perfect KO. They were in full control there.
Manon wins.
Well, listen, when you're locked in, you're locked in. That was a decisive win.
Here comes a new challenger.
Oh, looks like these two have more beef than a Philly cheesesteak.
Here's to a fair fight.
Let me have some fun.
Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? Player 2 pushes the opponent into the corner. Lots of aggression from both sides. The air throw is smart, but out of reach. Player 2 is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. Knockdown. Grabs him. The throw misses. Gets a normal hit from the drop. Hits him for the stun. This might be over. Wraps it up with a decisive combo. Player 1 hit the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
There's an overdrive arm. This round is so important. Brushes that off and keeps going. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. Beats them and goes in for the hug. Departure. Misses the grab. Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. They return to center stage. Picks the air throw. Stone cold embrace. You can't block those. They gotta be careful with their remaining drive. So there's a burnout. Player 2 Can't use any drive moves. Gotta play it safe. Doesn't set the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Final round. Fight.
A punish counter on the action. A parry? Hits them with a stopping block. Looking to impress with this super. Takes him down with a tail right. Time for some ground and pound.
Yo, you good?
This is going to hurt. Both so fast on the air throw. Wrecks them. Burns out. Noticeable life lead. Hoses them. Player one. What a finish. Woo! I dare you to find me a better match than that. Get up and tell him what's good. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that one. Impaler incoming. Player two needs to use the threat of the corner here. Down to the wire. Punishes that ill-timed attack with a drive impact. Very bad choice there. That should teach him you can't just throw out moves. Very solid corner. Taking stock. Player two needs to deal with this burnout. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Player two doesn't have a lot of drive gauge to play with. This is gonna be bad news. Free glove. Neither fighter can use their drive. Miraculous grab. They're going for the super art. That's not gonna hit. Both takes a big gamble and rips out a raw super. Player two can elbow. The super doesn't hit. Player one has depleted their drive gauge, but they are still within range to win this round. Grabs the KO. Player one with the first strike, but they can't get complacent.
Very good indeed. Round two. Fight.
Uses their drive gauge. This round is so important. You can feel the intensity in the air. Player two creates a good corner opportunity. Brush that off and keeps going. Goes with the safe stuff with that target combo. Throw connects and does big damage. Knockdown and burnout triggered. Still slugging it out at this range. Jumps, the throw connects. Going in, they can't squander this punish counter chance. Noticeable life opts for the critical art.
Meaningless efforts.
This is going to hit for a critical art. You gotta imagine that this is not only gonna wreck their life bar, but also their nerves. They don't have any stone cold embrace. That amazing never say die attitude got them the win. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Jump picks the air throw. Throwing some shade. Player one has the life advantage. There's still a lot of fighting to be had. It's anyone's match. Can't tech the throw. Knockdown. Player two chases them down. Throws them to negate the block. Tech charges forward. There's the impact. Not letting that go unpunished. Put in there. Player one on the board first with a win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump in to start. They've piled up the knowledge. Hold your breath. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Tree glove. Player two had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive management. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. KO! That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
challenger.
Our fighters are ready to lay it all on the line.
Showtime, baby!
An honor, to be sure. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player one with the life lead. Can they exploit this advantage? Neither fighter wants to get stuck in the corner as they continue to duke it out mid-stage. What's the play here? Goes for the throw. Steps in for the throw. Big gap between the two fighters, so they throw out a fireball. Checking to see how the opponent reacts to long-range fireballs. This is a clear sign that they're testing their opponent's knowledge and gameplay. This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. KO! Player two on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
The throw whiffs. Miraculous grab. A little too greedy there. Drive rush to keep it going. The properties that attacks get from a drive rush make them a great tool for creating chances like that. Hits the air throw. Super hearts on deck for both fighters. How they approach the situation will be interesting. This is where smart meter management is going to come into play. Our fighters will need to tread carefully. Springs forward with the drive rush. Closes the distance. They decide to take a breather to regroup. Not much life difference. Jumps. This is gonna be bad news. Player two ends the meter, hoping for a good return. Interdiction. Nothing's gonna save them now. Say goodbye to that life bar. The throw doesn't connect. The throw is denied. Break through with the throw. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. How is this rematch going to play out? Are we going to witness a blow-up here? A miraculous grab. Sticks the jump in. Goes to the overdrive. Player two has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. Well-timed command throws there. The fighters are at a standstill. What's going on through their heads? Player one is going to have a hard time managing their drive. Strings it all together. The quarter makes it hard to and the throw ends the round. Player two sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep it up.
Round two. Fight.
Immediate jump in. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Just the punish counter gives them a great opening here to dig in. Interdiction. Nothing's gonna save them now. Say goodbye to that life bar. This springs forward with the drive rush. Looking for a chance. Air slasher. Player two is dominating this match. Three glove. Once in there. Player two brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Here. Now observe that. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Here's to a fair fight. Round one. Fight.
Here we go. What are these fighters going to do?
Now observe.
The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. The command grab doesn't make it. Well, they managed to escape the corner, but they can't let their guard down. Gets a good read on their opponent, gets through the opening.
Here. Now observe.
Uncomfortable space here. Can they put each other on the edge? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Taking stock. We are near the end of the round. Can either fighter pull a rabbit out of their hat here?
Away.
Not shy with the grab. All right, what's coming up next? Down to the wire. Can they convert this punish counter opportunity into burnout activated? Goes for the level 2 super eraser. Set up the punching bag. Life lead is there, but still anyone's game. KO. Player 1 board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump, hits them with a stopping block. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. They choose to spend the meter to up the damage by a bit. Risky decision, but let's see how this plays out. This is the perfect range to reach out and tag them with something. Springs forward with the drive rush. Player 2 has a slight life lead. Orbalan. Player 2 brushes that off and keeps going. Ups the damage on that, bends the meter, hoping for a good return.
Hear how this ends.
Uses the gauge for the super. They're not playing around here. Going in? Gotta be careful not to whip at this range. Oh, good overhead, but it won't work. Are we gonna see a comeback here? Oh, it's nothing but air. Throws him. Breaks the block with a throw. Oh, the drive impact hits him. Closes it out. Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
Round one.
They're still hungry. Both sides stepping up for the rematch. Hits them with a stopping bomb. Fires off an overdrive. Sticks the combo. What's going to follow the combo? Uses the target combo to take a chunk of damage off the opponent. Player 1 is just about out of drive after that. Can't keep track of these corner switches. Avoids getting cornered. The super armor does its job. Box him with a target combo. So they break forward to pressure the opponent. Life lead opens up. The fighters return to the middle of the stage. Solid throw tech. Gets him. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. Goes for the jump in to start the round. Absorbs the attack and fires back. Goes to the overdrive. Player 1 had a rough go of it last round due to poor drive land. But there's still time to adapt and turn this match around. Max SA gauges. Amnesia. Looking for a chance. Orbalan. What'll happen here? Player 2 needs to use the threat of the corner here. Miraculous grab. Ooh, there's a side switch. This could be big. Knockdown. Here comes the mix-up. This can lead to some big damage. Noticeable breakthrough with the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Box him with a target combo. Throw is escaped. Brushes off the throw. Goes for the command grab. What's the play here? This is the range where things get messy. Can they utilize their reach or bait each other out? Goes to the overdrive. Feeling out the spacing. KO! Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for the jump, hits them with a stopping block. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Strings it all together. Smart play with the throw. That throw will do some good damage. Miraculous grab. Over drive art?
Here.
Good job escaping that dangerous corner situation. What'll happen here? Jump!
No escape.
Takes in the throw. Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Gotcha.
It's time for both fighters to lay it all on the line. Portable. Pass that off. Uses their drop game. Player one with a slight lead. Will they capitalize? Uh-oh. This could really tip the scales.
Now observe.
Players and whiffs. They're wide open.
Away.
They're in limp. Oh my God, they just choked it up. This is gonna hurt. He's turning it right up with the super. Nails the eraser. And this is gonna do big damage and create some space. No way. No signs of running up from out of the corner. Amazing. Throws them. How long can this offensive assault continue? Player two, what? No way they did that. Oh, it's enough. Player one is gonna be watching replays for this one for a while. They really took it down to the wire.
Away. It's on. Here. Now observe there. Now observe there. Now observe there. Now observe. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging rights are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table. All right, first round. What's going to happen? Oh, whiffs the drive impact. Getting careless and missing a drive impact like that will leave you wide open. Oh, the air throw falls short. The combo's there. What's going to follow the combo? Both sides have full drive and plenty of health. Let's see how things open up. Reads them. Life lead is opening up, but that could still be overcome with smart drive use. In a dire situation, they can't afford any mistakes. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The neutral game is makes a huge statement with that finish. Player one picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round two. Fight.
Goes for picks the air throw. They both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counter. Player one has a slight life lead. Spikes him with 3 glove. Looking for a chance. Throwing some shade. Miraculous grab. Gutsy play with the grab. Player two is barely hanging in there, but can still mount a comeback using their drive. Orbalan going in. Untouchable. Impetuous. Impregnable. And perfect. Player one brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a...
Now observe. Away. It's on. Here. Now observe there. Now observe there. Now observe. Excuse me. Now observe. No. No. Here comes a new challenger.
Two of the biggest lab monsters are about to get it going.
Round one. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. They don't score the punish counter, but still get a nice hit in. Any developments early in the round will set the table for the rest of the fight. Player two is just about out of drive after that. The drive gauge is completely empty, meaning their ability to block is also weak. They need to hold out. Neither of them willing to back off here.
Now observe.
Baits them for the air throw. Well-timed corner switch.
Here.
Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Adds on a bit extra. What a finish. Great meat on the life gauge there.
Round 2.
Player 1 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage. How will they take advantage of everything that's happened up until now? Departure set. The air throw is smart, but out of reach. Grabs them. Good work staying in throw range there. At this range, many attacks can connect if you stick something out. The good heads-up decision opting for the drive impact. It's a good spot to use the super. Level 3 super. Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Player 2 will have to deal with this dangerous bout of burnout for a while. Picks the air throw. Throwing some shade. Hits him with a stop and pop. Abuses their drive, wraps it up with a decisive combo. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Double lariat and now baits them for the air throw. There's a corner switch. Does not want to get stuck on her. Ooh, will they hit, whiff, or even charge in? Tricky territory here. Overhead. The impact gets blocked. You can block impact, but you're gonna lose some drive gauge when you do. The drive impact whiffs. Are they ready to punish? Taking stock. Player 2 chases them down. Can't tech the throw. Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Scrapping it out up close. Both fighters planning something? Gets the counter hit for the win. They're so good at whip punishing. Player 2 with a good start to the fight, but can they keep it up? Hits them with a stop and pop. Fires off an overdrive. And a super activation. Looking to score some juicy damage. Interdiction. Nothing's gonna save them now. Say goodbye to that life bar. Breaks the block with a throw. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation with a meter advantage. Portable launch. Baits out the attack and gets the punish out. Player 1 is dominating this match. One chance here may end this match. Takes in the throw. Here's the final round. The real fight starts now. The opening on that impact. Will they take it? Jump. Brushes that off and keeps going. They can't squander this punish counter chance. More fuel to the fire. Cook them up. Not wasting any time spending that meter. Player 1 is in a very good spot. Fools them and locks them in embrace. Okay, here we go. Player 2, can't you? Oh, coming for you. This may turn into a big stone cold embrace. You can't block those. Portable line incoming. Big time win. What's next? Player 2 has a big drive. That's gonna leave them rattled. Back into the corner. What setup do they have? Can they use their drive to stage a comeback? They are done. Player 2 made some smart moves there. Great game.
Round 1.
It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Too far. Connects with the throw. Portable line. Still very early in the round. Keeping track of the opponent's movements. Waiting for a good opening. The impact gets blocked. Air throw. Had their eye on the sky. Uncomfortable space here. Can they clip each other on the edge? Wants to break down to the wire. Tries to turn up the pressure with an overdrive projectile. The command grab doesn't make it. Takes him all the way to the corner with that. Player 2 is maintaining the corner position for some juicy damage. Knockdown. Jumps. Grabs him. What's their game plan here at this critical stage? Very solid corner switch. They don't need to go for anything big. Even a light tap could win this round. Torbalan! Where's their opening? Looking to plant him with a pile driver. No escaping that. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with? Goes for the jump in to start. Hits him with a stop and block. Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Super! Oh, must have saw something we didn't. Can they keep on him? Player 2 has the life lead. Can they use it? There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Looking to plant him with a pile driver. Fires off the turnover. The super doesn't hit. Player 2 will look to apply pressure here. Now, can they finish the job? Miraculous grab. Baits them and goes in for the fools them and locks them in embrace. Player 2 can't use any drive moves without and whiffs. They're wide open. Life lead is there. Big time whiff. Takes in the throw. Player 2 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak.
To hear how this ends in ruin. Go. Here comes a new challenger.
How's this match gonna shake out? It's gonna be exciting to see.
Here's to a fair fight.
Don't expect me to be a pushover.
Round 1. Fight.
The fight's now underway. This is Vicious with the play-by-play. The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. Oh, whiffs the grab. What's the play here? Lots of aggression from both sides. Anticipate fielder. All right, what's coming up next? Both sides backing off to form their game plan. Player 2 will be in a world of hurt if their drive gauge runs out. Oh! Player 2 needs to deal with this burnout. Heading into the end game now, it's getting tense. Left off the projectile to waste time. They break things off to take a quick breather. Anything could happen here. KO. Player 1 picks up the always important first round. They'll want to keep the ball rolling.
Round 2. Fight.
Flashes him. They've both showed their hands a little bit, so they must be thinking of a counters with amnesia. Nice lead. Jumps up. Torbalan. Okay, creating some space here. Picks the air throw. A little too greedy there. Hits him with a stop and pop. It's a good spot to use the super. There's nowhere to run. Charges in to get hands on them for the interdiction. Knockdown and burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Just what a finish! Player 1 brings it home. Let's see if they can build themselves a streak. Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. The first round begins. No time to save that stuff for nationals. It's time to go all in. Player 2 has the life lead. Not a small life lead, but it's not over. Player 2 in that dangerous burnout state. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. All right, what's coming up next? Player 1 is almost dead, but can opt for the throw to close it out. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Turns the drive gauge, charges forward. Counters with the media. Nice lead. Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Scrapping it out up close. Player 2 can't use any drive moves. Oh, burnout triggered. Player 2 has an empty drive gauge. This is a very precarious situation. Going in? Just goes for it at this range. There's a change of sides. Now, Ken hits him with a stopping bomb. Uses the drive to top and scores the win. This is the final round. Expect to see some fireworks.
Final round. Fight.
Dragon Lap! Shows the medium kick. Beats them and goes in for the hug. Player 1 didn't rely too much on drive in that last round, but they may be looking to mix things up. Can they stop this? Burnout activates. Crowns him from above. Player 2, nothing stops this train. Oh, the throw connects. Okay, here we go. Smart play with the throw. Both are ready. Oh, gets the air throw. Player 1 can't let this simmer. They gotta start cooking. Put them in a super art to show them what a PhD in fighters can do for you. Go big time to end it. Never ever miss a chance to show off the fancy stuff. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us.
To hear how this ends in ruin. Here, now observe. Here comes a new challenger.
This isn't about just winning the match. Pride and bragging are at stake here. Both fighters will need to bring their A game to the table.
Round 1. Fight.
Let's see what they try to do here in the first round. Well-timed command throw there. It's the start of the round. How will they start their approach? A dangerous range here. You don't want to get jumped on a long recovery move, or you're going to eat tons of damage. Player 1 has the life lead. They've got a small life lead, but it's not over. This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Denying them a breather there with a long-range fireball. Both players have near-empty super art gauges. Whoever can build theirs up first may have a big advantage here. I want to see how they manage their SA gauge here. The super armor does its job. This is a real back-and-forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. All right, what's coming up next? There's the impact. Not letting that go on ends the round with a sick combo. Amazing. Player 1 on the board first with the win. They'll want to keep the pressure on. Immediate jumping. This round is so important. You can feel it. Uses the gauge for a super art. Brings out the level 3 super. When you go for it, you gotta go big. Using the super can open. Oh, burnout triggered. Throwing some shade. Player 2 is not in a good place health-wise, but with the super art in play, it's still not untouchable, impetuous, impregnable, and perfect. That was a clinic on how a solid neutral game wins matches.
Round 1.
Right back into the rematch. We ain't even close to done yet. Uses the fireball to try and establish their pace. The right idea, but whiffs the air throw. Oh, the air throw falls short. air throw. Had their eye on the sky. What's their game plan here at this critical stage?
Now observe.
Gets the jump in. Punish counter. This could lead to something big. Solid combo. Decides to puff up while they can. Decides to meet them in the air. Life lead opens up. Throws them to negate the block. Risky up-close scrap still going. Both are just hanging on by a... Oh, burnout triggered! The projectile connects, not giving the opponent any chances. Player 2 with a big first round pickup. Can they close it out? Goes for the jump in to start. Ooh, hits him with a stop and pop. Adds on a bit extra to that to make sure the opponent walks away with a full plate. Player 1 can build off this lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Avoids getting stuck in the corner somehow. A quick breather. That's a big gap. Who's going to close it? Throwing some shade. What'll happen here? Brushes that off and keeps going. A trade, but they're not willing to draw critical. What's gonna happen? Sets it up. Goes for the Shin Shoryuken. They're willing to go all in here.
This is the path I have chosen.
Can they use their resources? Like the Chernobyl rip. What a finish! Here's the final round. The real fight starts now.
Very good indeed.
Opens with a jump in. Nothing stops this train. Uses their drive gauge. Player 2 needs to fix that iffy gauge management to stay in this. Big gauge lead here. What separates the good from the great in this game is smart gauge management. Starting the party. They're taking a step back to slow down the pace. Uses the teleport. Connects with the throw. The pre-block skewers them. They're hurt big time. Burn out, but they may have a plan here. Things are looking very bleak, but can they find something? What a finish! Player 1 was an absolute beast in that match.
Comes a new challenger.
What are we going to see transpire between these fighters? No one knows, but this is going to be a must-see match. All right, first round. What's going to happen? This is a good range to test the opponent's reaction to fireballs. Trying to control their opponent here from a distance. Okay, we're in the early stages of the round. Utilizes an overdrive art there to tack on just a little more damage. Will this decision pay off for them? Okay, creating some space here. Nails the anti-air. Oh! Player 1 is going to have a hard time managing their drive now. Taking stock. This is a real back and forth match we're seeing. They definitely know what the other is capable of. Player 1 is in burnout. Drives off the table. Knockdown. Player 2 saw them sweating against the wall and gets in the throw. Player 2 takes the round like a thief in the night. What else can they get away with?
Round 2. Fight.
Immediate down to the wire. Lands a punish counter for the first hit. Combo with the target combo. The overhead good. Overdrive Hadouken. Throwing some shade. That's a counter. Hits them with a stop and pop. Both fighters have a full super meter on deck. The winner will be Chernobyl. Player 2 will look to apply prep. Connects with the throw. Portable. Life lead is there and eats it. There's the burnout. Fires off the Shinku Hadouken. What'll be the plan here? They're taking a step back. Oh, yo! Rock super here. Player 2 is in the drive impact hit for a punish. Catches out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. They got amazing, never say die attitude, got them the win.
Very good. Very good indeed.
Final round. Fight.
This is it. Who's gonna take it all? The throw missed. Oh, says no to the impact. Grabs him with the embrace. Stone Cold embrace. You can't block those. Oh, coming for you. Ooh, what a smart throw. Player 2 is in a pretty good situation, brushes that off and keeps going. Taking chunks out of each other here. What now? Starting the party? Impact squash. So fast on the air throw. Fools them and locks them in embrace. Okay, here we go. Player 2 tries to make something happen with an overdrive arm. Wraps it up with a throw. Gotta hand it to both of our fighters. They put on a real clinic for us. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Too far out to make good on. Oh, what's this? Digs in deep to get that drive. Bends the gauge on the drive rush. Now they get pushed into the corner, where it's going to be very difficult to escape. All right, what's coming up next? Big counter. Intercepts. Slick anti-air finish. Player 2 sets the tone with that win. Let's see if they can keep up.
Round 2. Fight.
They've piled up the knowledge. Now, how are they going to use it? Player 1 was completely shut out in that last round. They really need to think about whether to press on with their current game plan or change up their playstyle a bit. Looking for a chance. Smart play with the throw. Player 1 has the life lead. Can they use it? Ooh, what's this? What's gonna happen? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. A quick breather. Counters with amnesia. Nice read. Full SA meters on deck for both sides. This could be over soon. Draw critical. What's gonna happen? Big difference in life. And oh my God, they just jumped it up. Are we gonna see us experiencing burnout? 3-volt ices. What a finish! Last round, people. Both fighters gotta go all in from this point.
Final round. Fight.
Where's it going? Ooh, it looks like they're waiting to see what the opponent wants to do first. Big hits them with a stopping block. This is gonna be bad news. Gut punch shreds them. Amaze throws them. Player 2, this is gonna hurt. This is a throw zone. How long can this offensive assault continue? Off to spin the gear on the super. So fast on the air throw. Wake up. Huge chance after that wall splash. Player 1 is gonna can they drive, bring them back? Noticeable life lead is closing it out. Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with. It's not over yet. Best believe it's time for that run back. Knocked him out of the air. Denies the jump. Oh, what's this? Baits out the attack and gets the punish counter. Amazing concentration on display as they punish when their opponent's attack left them wide open. Player 2 chases them down. Oh, whiffs the throw. All right, what's coming up next? Oh! Their life is looking critical. Adds a little super juice into nice. Sees the combo through and takes the round. Player 2 picks up the first round. That'll give them a psychological advantage.
Round 2. Fight.
Slight miscalculation on the air throw spacing. Nice block on the overhead. Player 2 has a slight life lead. There's been some back and forth, but no one has dominated the fight. Player 2 will look to apply pressure, rushes that off and keeps going. They choose to spend the meter, uses the gauge for a super arm. Level 3 super! Spending that meter like it's nobody's business. Ooh, they're gonna feel that. Here we go. Player 2 is working, fools them and locks them in embrace. Both fighters planning something, willing to risk it for the overdrive. Reads the jump in perfectly. Player 2 hits that with confidence. Player 2 and smashes out the cage right there. This is gonna kill, no doubt about it. Landmine zone.
You bastard!
Player 2 is a force to be reckoned with.